Hello everyone, welcome to Trevor's Tech Tips, where we keep it short and sweet. Today we're going to look on tracking, so we're going to click on the Review tab and click on Track Changes. Now the thing about it is we did a lot of changes to this document, but we never actually tracked them. This is great for when you have a project or you did some report and your superior or your teammates trying to track all the changes so you can make adjustments or make improvements. Track changes, that's what it does. So I could say whoops. Alright, we could go here, that there, change this to Friday. Alright, and the tracking tracks all of these changes. Alright, whoops, go back to review. And then what you could do, it's Simple Markups currently by default, but what you could do is change it to All Markups. So there we go, it's showing markups, different changes there, changes there, changes there, changes there, showing all the markups. Right, you could go on your review panel and it will show you, could show you who made the different changes. So it's the changes, who did the change, which I blotted it out, and what was the actual type of change, and then of course the result of the change. So I could scroll down here. I could go something that's simpler. Okay, let's say we're going to change the table of contents now. I don't want to mess it up. Let's say we go to this picture here and I decided to open it out there. Right. Go back to review. Right. That change is going to be reflected. Oh, let's say I'm going to change this to type. Move it over there. Right, it's going to show you, scroll down there, it's going to show you all the changes that were made. Right, great for reviewing. Right, and then if at some point or before we even go there, there's a compare. So we've got the original document and you have another document. You can do a comparison of one and the other. So you could have two different versions and you do a compare and comparison here and more, and it will tell you the different changes you can make. So tables, headings, footnotes, text boxes, you know, different changes that are made, and you do these comparisons based on these criterion. So let's say you had only tables that were altered. You could untick all these and select a document. Same thing over here. Click on OK and it does a comparison. Right? Good for that. Right? And when you're done with all your changes, you could say accept. What it does is accept all your changes, right? And then at some point you could turn off your tracking, right? Accept your changes, right? Take off your review panel, and then you could put it back on Simple Markup. There you go. So you don't necessarily have to see it, but it's there for you to track all the different changes. Oh, of course, you could say show comments. So I could I could put a comment here. So let's for instance, I could say, needs to be explained further, right? You put these comments. When you don't show comments, they're there, but the comment, you could say, see comment, and you see the comment there, all right? You don't want to necessarily mess up your document, all right? So you could click on this, click delete comment, get rid of it, want to undo, so the comment's back. You could click here and say new comment, and say good job, right? So I could click on this and then say next comment, and then if there's another one, click next comment. It's going to jump back there because there's no other one. All right, and then you've got Smart Lookup, which allows you to, you know, search through. So it's like there's good here, see, to be desired or approved of. It gives like definitions and so on. All right, so I hope this was informative. There's a lot here that people don't often use. Oh, and then you have a good show all comments on the side there, right? It's like a little bar there, right? So please like, subscribe, turn on notifications. Hope this was helpful. Look out for the next video. It's gonna be just as good. I'll see you in the next one.